Hello. Hello. If you're watching this, I can only assume that your child is in one of my sophomore English classes this year. So, hello. Welcome to Virtual Curriculum Night. Thanks for watching. My name is Jacob Crouch. I am an English teacher here at Bothell. I have taught English here for 15 years. This is my 16th year at Bothell. I started in the fall of 2006. This is my 14th year, actually, no, my 15th year teaching sophomores, specifically teaching this class, English 10. I've always really enjoyed teaching this class. I enjoy the content. I enjoy connecting with the kids at this age level. And I've always really enjoyed watching the growth of sophomores from where they begin in the beginning of the year, often fairly immature, to where they end up in the spring. And they have almost always grown quite a bit, both intellectually and personally. And that's always been a real joy to observe and to hopefully be at least a little part of. So a few things about me. I graduated from Whitman College. So I'm a Whitty, Whitman in Walla Walla. My wife attended Whitman as well. And I graduated from Whitman in 1999, and I attended Seattle U for my teaching credential. I got my teaching credential there in 2006 and started at Bothell. I've been here ever since. And I've always felt very lucky to have landed at Bothell. I think it's a great school, and mostly that's because of the kids. I think Bothell kids are great kids, and it's been a real pleasure to get to work with them. I do want to acknowledge that this is a really hard time still. It's a really challenging time for humans in this country, on this planet. It's a really hard time in education right now. And I think it's important to mention that and to acknowledge that reality and to say it out loud. But having said that, I am glad that we have the opportunity to be back in person. I think masking is a pretty minor inconvenience to make that happen. So I understand that for the most part, we're all just doing our best to try and help the kids learn to get to where they want to be ultimately. One of the ways that I am trying to address that myself in class is by giving kids a lot of class time to work on assignments, to ask questions, to engage with texts and with myself, and to try to minimize homework as much as I can. And even if that means a unit on a book takes a couple weeks longer than it used to, than it might otherwise, I think that is a worthy trade-off, especially right now, to try and meet the kids where they're at in this moment. And I'm trying to just also bring a lot of patience as much as I can. I will acknowledge that sometimes my patience gets a little thin. Sometimes I get a little frayed, a little bit frustrated, but I'm doing my best. And I know, again, for the most part, that y'all are doing your best, that your kids are doing their best. And so hopefully we can all just do our best together in this moment. Major texts that we are going to read this year. Right now, we're working on John Steinbeck's novel of Mice and Men, which is one of my favorites. John Steinbeck is kind of a personal hero of mine, so I love being able to share that. We're also going to do some short fiction, some shorter nonfiction through a website called Common Lit, which has a lot of wonderful resources for kids and teachers. We will be reading a YA, a young adult novel called Speak which takes place in a modern American high school. So that is usually very relatable for the kids. And in the spring, we will do William Shakespeare's play Much Ado About Nothing, which is always a favorite of mine. I am a bit of a Shakespeare nerd, and I really enjoy being able to help the kids understand and connect with Shakespeare's genius. Best ways to follow what's happening in class, to connect with me, check the Schoology page. Okay, all assignments, presentations, notes, etc., reading assignments, unit questions, whatever, will be posted there. I will be collecting a lot of classwork there, not all of it, but a lot of it. I will let the kids know if they are expected to submit somewhere else, whether that's in writing in the classroom or the website turnitin.com or what have you. The best way to contact me is through email. Okay, my email address is jcrouch, JCROUCH @nsd.org. I usually reply to emails within a day, 2 days at the very latest. All right, so if you ever have questions or concerns about what's going on in the classroom, please feel free to reach out. I think that's it. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you have several of these videos to watch. So again, reach out to me anytime, and thanks for watching. Have a good one.